Greetings, fellow test subjects. Test subject 1337 here for Aperture Gaming. They make it, we test it, you play it. I apologize for the late episode, but, well, I've been getting harangued by a pirate as of late, who's been doing a whole bunch of DLC zones. Yeah, so I've been kind of in the dark, but here I am for a new episode for you. I am proud. So on this installment of Aperture Gaming, we are reviewing Destiny for the PlayStation 3 and 4, and for the Xbox consoles also. Now, this game has been advertised as it's a huge multiplayer online game. In fact, they say before you rent it or buy it, you must have a constant internet connection to play this game. Which I was like wondering, okay, why? What if I want to do it solo player? No, it has a solo player campaign, but you're in a multiplayer world. The game's opening cinematic says Mars, present day. So somehow humanity, we managed to get humans on Mars. Yes! And Mars is where we first encounter the iconic sphere that's on the cover of the game. The game story then jumps ahead 700 years later, so the game is roughly set in the year 2714. Now this game, I've noticed it borrows a lot from other genres, and well, basically, it's Star Wars, Battlefront, I think, with some Star Trek, anything Star Trek mixed in, along with bits and pieces of Lord of the Rings, and since this game is made by Bungie Studios, there's a blatant, obviously, tie-in with the Halo franchise. So this game is borrowing from 3 science fictions and 1 fantasy. It's a pretty interesting concept. So when you start the game, you pick whether you're a human, a robot with a self-awareness, or if you're a mythical creature, something like a wizard or a vampire or something along those lines. Then you pick whether you're male or female. You you actually customize what your character looks like in the face and hair and all that stuff. And then you pick whether you're a gunslinger, a titan, or for this game, I guess, Jedi in some sense. So after you pick all that, then you're off to save the world. The story is that there's some encroaching darkness that wants to destroy the galaxy. And the sphere is called the Traveler, and it has light. So light versus dark, yeah, that's pretty much the most flimsiest excuse for a battle of good versus evil. So the game is interesting because you battle in first and in third person. The majority of the game is first person with you using your weapons, but sometimes you'll be in third person if you're using a ground-based vehicle or if you're using a melee weapon. Now you start off on Earth. You're able to travel to the moon. And here's where I encountered a nitpick of mine. I know the game is fictitious, and I know a lot of games also try to get some stuff realistically speaking. But okay, so like when you start the game, you get a jump ability, and then you get like a jump jetpack ability. And when you go to the moon, I was like, oh, okay, lower gravity there, so my jumps will be better, right? Wrong. Somehow, the moon has acquired the same level of gravity as Earth, so your jumps are not expanded even though you're on the moon. Yeah, so that's kind of my major nitpick there. And now for the game to be multiplayer and have the constant online connection, you have like a hub where you and other characters can interact, who are other players in the game. And then here's what. When you go to like Earth or the moon or any of the other planets you visit, there's like an open field area which is really huge, where you and other players can interact, and like if you have a mission, the instant you get really close to it, the other players fade out, and it's just either you or your fire team. And here's my other nitpick comes in. I've been playing this game pretty good solo by myself, but I was like, I wonder how I do with a team. I tried to get a team together, but whenever I sent a request to like join a channel or something, it did not go well. So even though it says you have to be online constantly for the multiplayer effect, I was going through solo most of it. Oh, and here's the kicker. There's some special events where you can only do it with a PlayStation Plus membership. So, yeah. There's a lot of free stuff for everyone, but the really good nitty-gritty stuff, that's only available if you pay for the PlayStation Plus membership. Alright, so it's pretty awesome. Like, you wield your weapons, and sometimes if you defeat enemies, you can pick up their weapons and use them if you unlocked it. You can find weapons either by buying them, finding them in treasure chests. So there's a lot of ways to get weapons, and there's a great variety to choose from. And I suppose you can look at them, and some, like, you can see the stats, like, oh, this one has a better rate of fire, but this one has better stability. So you have to kind of look to see how the weapons work out. Same for armor. You get armor for your head and shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes. Yes, I went there. And some armor, as you get later on, you unlock and gives you special abilities, like intelligence lets you, you have intelligence and strength and endurance. Like, you have stuff that makes you either reload faster or have grenade use better, faster, or recharges your superpowers faster. It varies from power to power. So you have to keep that in check when you're looking around also. Visually, the game looks amazing. Now, I was playing it on the PS4, so of course, I think that the game looks amazing on the new console. But I'm wondering how it would look on the PS3, so I don't know. If anyone has any knowledge of that, let me know. Music and sound-wise, the guns sound pretty realistic, and there's another factor. The guns had a pretty good, loud kickback sound when fired on the moon. Vacuum, little sound. Yeah, you can tell. Yeah, I have issues with the moon. I'm sorry. While the sponge monkeys love the moon, and so do I, the moon in this game just fell flat for me. Yeah. Okay. Skipping ahead. Skipping the moon. Yeah, so music-wise, it's all right. Nothing really that memorable. You just have the battle music from when the enemies are swarming you, calm music from when you're just walking around. Story-wise, it was a little hard to follow. I mean, sure, it gives you the general overview when you start off, but if you want like a major backstory or if you want an explanation on everyone and every character, I recommend you take to the internet and check like the Wikipedia or the Bungie. Yeah, it's pretty. Yeah, you also collect a whole bunch of stuff, which they say, you got this rank, check out Bungie.net. So, I think that's fairly interesting. Yeah, so, I mean, I don't know. I mean, it's hard to nail down this game. I mean, there's a whole bunch of good stuff, but there's like lacking of information, and then of course there's my nitpicks with the moon and with the online functions. Because like I said, I was doing pretty good just by myself, and when I tried to communicate with people or try to get on fire teams, it wasn't working out too well. So overall, we give Destiny a solid 7 out of 10. It's not bad. I mean, I can understand Bungie wanting to do something after the Halo series, but I mean, when your game is essentially Halo with a new coat of paint, new story, and borrowing from so many other places, well, I guess on the one hand, it seems it's been done before, but on the other hand, if it works, don't fix it. But so like I said, it gets a solid 7. So yeah, sorry this video was so late in posting, but thank you for showing your support and sticking around. So thank you for watching, and until next time, for Aperture Gaming, this has been Test Subject 1337. Thanks for watching, and have a nice day.